What is going on, my friends? How we doing? You are on Indie Advocates. Let's boom. Yeah. You're on Indie Advocates and you're going to have to deal with all the little pop-ups cuz for some reason people really like me. I don't know why. I think they're dumb. Ooh, look at that. There's my little mug and my dragon and my TV. All right. Okay. Let's go back to the news. This is the most unprofessional news you've seen today, or at least in the last half hour. All right, cool. Let's go straight into it. First off, your dude Chuck is all over it right now. This was one of my raw reviews. If you guys have not checked them out, please do. The thing is that I love indie comics. And getting into it and reading as much as I have, I've been able to really get excited about some great books. And you know what? Even some not so great books. The thing is that there's, I get a lot of people who are like, you really need to rip this book apart or go into this one. You know what? That's not what I'm there for. Okay? There's some books that could use some help. And I'm not that dude. If you want my help, guess what? I'm an editor. Hire me. But I'm here to help people find books and to find hopefully cool books. And so if I like it in any way, I'm going to aim it towards the people that I think will enjoy it. So that's what I do with my raw reviews. If you are wondering why I'm not coming down on them more and I just mention little things, it's because they don't need that. None of us need that. So that's just not what I'm here for. So anyways, I reviewed Killing Worth, which was done by Lonnie Webb and edited by my own beautiful wife, Wendy Gale. That was a tougher one because I had to hold back a little bit. I don't think hold back is the right term. No, I more had to step back, I guess, and look at it as someone who loves indie comics and not as someone who's proud of two people that he appreciates a lot. So that wasn't simple, but I did it, and I feel proud about it. So let's move on. Here's the Indie Comic Con forecast. That was for last weekend. So this has moved on. You know what? I'm going to mention something real quick, because we got Larry Patrick Higgins up here, and I don't know how much... I feel like this is kind of news. He's been very vague about it. So let's talk about Larry for a second. Larry, seemingly at his last Comic-Con, was attacked in some form. I don't believe it was physical, but again, my information on it is very sketchy, and he's been fairly quiet about exactly what happened. All we can tell is that it was politically motivated, and somebody was very unhappy with his politics. And so they came at him. And you know what, guys? I mean, this dude is considering, or has considered, leaving comics over this shit. You know what? Leave your fucking crap out of things, okay? If he wants to make any kind of book, let him. You don't have to support it. Okay? You know what? I honestly haven't read Niobe and Avani. I would like to. I really would. And I bear this guy no ill will. I actually like Larry. I've been on his show a couple times. And you know what? He cares. He wears his heart on his sleeve, and he gives a shit. And people come out and bash and attack over politics. And you know what? If you want to get someone over their politics, don't buy their book. It really is that easy. And if someone says, hey, what do you think of this person? You can just tell them, you know what, man? I don't know. I really don't like his politics, and I'm worried that would be in the book, so it's not for me. And then there's a good chance that would, if they're not interested, that would get them out of it. So, yeah, man. That's about, like I said, I really know little about it. But what I do want to do is, I know that Larry is a friend of Indie Advocates and a lot of us. So, Larry, if you're out there, if you're watching at any point, much love from us at Indie Advocates. Regardless of whether I've read your stuff or not, which at this point I haven't, I would love to get a copy. Wink, wink. But what I will say, though, is that regardless of whether we've read it or not, yours is a voice that has interesting stories to tell. And I know that because I've heard the stories that you've said, and I've heard about your books. I am excited to read them. So don't let assholes get you down, man. Much love from us here to you and anyone else out there. Man, don't give up on your dreams, and don't let assholes get in your way. That's all I got to say about that. Let's move on. Now crowdfunding, the Zombie Full World of Oz. It's funny, we're going to probably have a bit of an Oz fest today. Oh, Chucky dropped some metal. Because there's another one coming up later that I'm going to talk about, whether it's on here or not. The Zombie Full World of Oz, a steampunk horror adventure. Okay, so right away, like, they don't have to tell us a lot about this one because we know what Oz is. We know that it's steampunk. That looks badass. So why don't we take a quick look and see what we can find out about this. All right. Is my internet good? No, but it's internet, so get over it. Look at that spinning circle. Yeah, all right, cool. And let's, oh yeah. Okay, so we got Dorothy, we got the lion, we got the scarecrow, we got the Tin Man. Those are badass. Those are like really badass looks. Look at all that. That's really cool. I'd love to see what Toto looks like. He's just like a big werewolf or some shit. You know what? That looks okay. So that's about that. It's just the and they have the video. I'm not going to show the video because I don't know whether we can or not. I assume since he put it on here that we can, but no, I'm not going to do it. You guys know what zombies are. You know what steampunk is. You know what Oz is. That should tell you right there whether it's for you or not. So it really is that easy. Let's keep going. Now crowdfunding Conception. It's a full-color horror, a single-issue horror comic beginning the story of Conception. Written, illustrated, colored, and lettered by artist Anthony Ricci. So that's neat. The fact that actually, it's funny. I had a friend recently who basically said, if you want to respect the entire team of making comics, make one all by yourself. Which I like that. There are people out there who do it, but there are not many. So hopefully Anthony's one of them. And Anthony, good luck. I hope it works out well. And tell us a little bit more about Conception. Now crowdfunding Tales from Nocturnia. Dude, this is Matt Knowles and Steph Cannon. And badass, guys. This, honestly, I hate the fact that I'm poor right now because I know which books are coming out and which ones I want to get. I want Heirs of Isildur. I want to see their stuff. Matt, if you're watching, Matt and Steph, if you guys are watching, I want that book. So I'm going to pick it up at MegaCon when I see you guys. So if I haven't jumped on the Kickstarter, you know what? I'll jump on. I'll do my $1. I will jump on, but seriously, I am gonna get that book regardless. So wanted you guys to be aware. It's nice knowing people. It's nice traveling around and meeting all these cool people. I'm excited to meet. Oh, I'm so excited for Florida, guys. I'm gushing. I have been for a long time. Fauna number 1. When everyone starts mindlessly searching for Quinn's empowered alter ego, it is clear someone will do whatever it takes to find him. Dude! That is it, guys. That's how you drag Chucky in. Right there. Let's go. Let's go. I hope you people are watching this, because this is what pulls Chucky in right here. A solid one-liner elevator pitch like that. I'm interested. I want to know what's going on. Is there anything else to tell? Oh, look at that. I love the art for that. It's so badass. You know what? The video's up here. Let's give it a quick play. Alright? Turn this volume up. That feels like the opening of a Marvel movie.
Hello, how you doing? My name is Dorothy's Jean. I am a creator and writer. I am best known for Spears Destiny.
And this is Ed from Shades of Vengeance. I've been working with Dorothy's on Fauna for a while now, and we've loved every minute of bringing this character to life together.
What I wanted to bring was some authenticity. You know, he is a black superhero, and I wanted to show the trials and tribulations that he have to go through in order to protect his community, especially as a black man. And I think the plotting and the writing, what Ed provided me for Fauna, it was such a remarkable thing. You know, I really had lots of fun writing this story with him. I just, it really elevated me as a writer.
I wanted to show a community of people from different backgrounds, different origins, living together and caring about each other. Fauna is a man who works to protect his community because of where they live, not because of who they are, and not just protecting specific friends or family members or fighting random crime in a big city, and that's not something that we've done before.
When he encountered his sister and the way his sister started acting up, and also in the way he deviates.
Okay, you know what? So this is still going to go on. I didn't know it would instantly stop it. I wanted to go on and we're going to keep going and checking out more stuff. But that was badass. I think that was a really good taste. I would go back and I would watch the rest of that video. That was really cool. Guys, good job. That's it right there. Love it. And now a message from Victor Dandridge Jr. about sharing. Oh, okay, that's a throwback thread. Always worth checking out the throwbacks, especially if it's a dude like Victor, who has a lot to say and is just a good guy who wants to do good for all of us. Black History Month splash page. There's another Victor throwback. Here's another Victor throwback. Legion M elevator pitch, which I'm pretty sure Legion M is actually out. Fetish Babies just got its back cover intro preview written by Victor Dandridge Jr. And I know that because I got to edit that. And actually it was done by Victor perfectly. I don't think it required any editing at all. But yeah, it was really good. And it's, by the way, it's not Fetish Babies, guys. It's Barbara Unleashed. I think that was Rob, you might want to check that. Not Fetish Babies. FB. They're bad words. FB are very bad words because they either stand for Fetish Babies or for Facebook. Here's more Victor. He gets July's splash page. It's okay. Relaunch of On the Horizon, the brand-centric digital magazine for Vantage in-house productions, is back. So that's a throwback thread. I haven't heard anything about them recently. I'll tell you that. Is this a bunch of throwbacks? Breaking news, Victor Dandridge Jr. Am I just reading the Victor Dandridge Jr. Is this? Oh, this is the news. Yeah, this feels like the Victor Dandridge fucking fan page or something. Holy shit! He's writing about his experience in indie comics. Now this is him talking about The Secret About Samaritan. This is his Black Panther music. This is another throwback. Holy fuck. Something new is coming from WonderCare. Thank you. Oh, that's Victor Dandridge too. Holy shit, Victor. Give somebody else a second. Fuck. There he is. Now some epic truth. Vantage in-house. That's fucking Dandridge. Wow. The Samaritan. A review by A. Anderson of Victor Dandridge book. Holy shit. Happy birthday to the hardest working man in comics. Damn it, people. Wow. Look at this. Rob, I think you have a massive heart-on for that dude. Holy shit. He's got a lot of stuff on here. You'd see, though, why he's considered the hardest working man in comics. He's got fucking million things going on. The current crowdfunding report. And then here's a throwback thread about, who's that? Victor Dandridge? Get the fuck out of town. It's about time we saw some news about that guy. Indie advocating panels with creative tips, tricks, and info. Ego and its dangers and benefits. Okay, cool. Yeah, happy birthday to Victor, because we haven't spoken here enough about him. That has happened already, the indie takeover. Charboil and El Bandito's Power Hour of Love. Indie comic legend. Ooh, Rob, did you hear that? Rob Anderson, the devilish creator and advocator of indie comics. That's a reshare. Cool. Alright, let's get rid of that. What else do we have? Crowdfunding report. Indie comics report. More crowdfunding. Okay, so there's actually not an awful lot going on. But you know what? So I am going to talk about a book. Screw it. I'm going to track it down myself. I'm going to, not go on my, yeah. Here we go. Ruby from Planet Oz. I'm going to look and see if it's on Indie Advocates. If it's not, I'm going to put it on there. And you know what? This is going to seem like I'm advocating for myself, because straight up, full disclosure, I am the editor. Okay? But I care a lot about this, not because I'm the editor of it, but because Kyron Silva is a badass who cares a lot about indie comics, and he shares and talks about other people's stuff all the time. And so we don't need to be, but we should be doing that, and at least sharing and talking about his stuff too. I like this book. I'm excited for this series. And yeah, I've been pulled in to do the whole series, so I'm excited. Why don't we watch a little bit of this video?
I think I'll miss you most of all.
Yeah.
Are you ready now? Yes. Say goodbye, Toto. Yes, I'm ready now. Then close your eyes. Tap your views together 3 times.
I'm gonna lose my man card for this.
Oh yeah, it's gone.
Think to yourself. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
There's no place like home. There's no place.
So this is just him showing the different Oz
This
movies
shows
and
her
stuff.
growing up and launching the final
There
battle
we go.
against the Queen of the West. I'm here on Kickstarter to get the necessary funds that are needed to pay the crew that are putting this book together, cover the cost of printing all the rewards, books, things like that, and to make sure that you have the first chance of getting this book. Now, besides the book, you have options of getting.
So, yeah. Basically, this is a fun book done by a fun dude who he wants to put out great stories. And Taurus Comics is putting out great stories with Saw the Lightning Wielder and Shaman's Destiny. He's doing a great job. So, doesn't he look badass where I stopped? You're welcome, Kyron. You look pretty badass right now, dude. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to, let's go here. I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to say that's pretty much been our show. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming out and watching us. As always, guys, a lot of love. And, hey, peace, love, and comics, my friends.